Nigga threw the ball, hit his lineman in the head. And then look at him running behind him.
He's going to air one out. He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Somebody finally tries to
take possession here at their own 6-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared.
Yes, he was good.
I'm with you. Okay, so
these are like you're from London.
Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Nigga said, man, the game has started. Nigga, I did not agree to this.
From the gun, Dart.
See, you agree to everything that's going on in that motherfucker.
Part of what we're seeing so far as a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front.
Look, you're in 7 years, but you been here a bit by the right again.
Last play and force him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now Dart.
I'm about to say, you couldn't, like, you can't even go to sleep. Like, you doing the more night jobs, like, man, I'm tired. This motherfucker, I'm up. I'm up all day, all night.
A big play there on the catch and run.
You take a nap, like, well, it's 2:35. You missed the time. Uh-oh. Hey, man, look, man.
Open man, that's Malik Neighbors. He's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? For a New York Giants. First and 10 at the 35-yard line. To throw now, Dart. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors.
Heavy ass fucking feature chasing you.
And that'll make it second down.
Hell no, bro.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy.
Just run around the whole store. You might fucking run to another toy that you fucked up.
26.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. Third and a
Yeah,
yard.
everybody about to die because I'm letting all these motherfuckers out. I'm gone.
They'll go again with Tracy.
Damn, see. Hey, look, hey, bud, after like 5 minutes of getting chased by that thing, hey, I'm gone.
Sets up a first and goal.
Hey, door open.
Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork.
What do you mean you left the keys on the counter?
Good throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Shit got real weird up in there.
Trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Running left is Tracy. And he will take it in for a giant touchdown. A great play there with his 17th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Giants go coast to coast and finish the drive on for 6 points. Extra point up and good by Sanders.
I wouldn't watching little kids cartoons you do. They have fucking epic fucking entrances like that.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
They really got to put a whole disclaimer on it. Like on our old Disney movies.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way.
Fucking them pros on Dumbo.
Going back to your game plan coming in,
Racist
everyone has
ass.
matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays.
Right.
Try and go to those spots.
This is wild.
But it's certainly not giving much up to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now,
didn't they have a standalone costume, standalone cartoon with the fucking
remember, on the last drive, the opposing side
with the
took it in for
Sambo
6 after that interception.
kind of character eating fucking watermelon and shit?
Going to get it on first down. To about the 26 here.
I'm pretty sure if you go look up like racist Disney things, like, you'll see like it was a Sambo type character or a mom or something eating some watermelon.
No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and it's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there at 21 yards.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short
Bro, was
field.
it that same fucking picture that I posted in the shit with me, you and Tim? Was it my first ankle monitor?
Here's Dart. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 14-0.
It's like, in that case, it's like, nigga, you not mad at you're a fucking idiot?
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. He's airing it out for Williams. While Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Giants are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. A nightmare of a first half for him, and that's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness.
That's what no theme song got sung so fucking passionate.
Get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. On the give, it's Tracy.
Got to catch up. Eyes closed.
No gain
bro,
on the
good?
play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
Get on.
Boy, tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down. He'll wait for this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Malik Neighbors, 65 yards. And the Giants take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 21-0.
DuckTales. Sue. No, I said DuckTales. Duck.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Good return up past the 30.
face.
And a nifty return there all the way across the field.
It's just funny this high shit which works out. Like everybody in my house is always just be fucking sleeping in. So I get up.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown.
Oh, like when they changed from the cartoons like to the fucking
Williams,
like regular fucking TV shows or something like that.
And the Lions are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Well, I don't know. I have cable. My dad had cable. Like with my dad's crib. Cable. Nickelodeon.
Here are
Cartoon
the Lions
Network.
now as they line up and kick this one away.
Mad as hell, my brother and sister used to wake up. Don't.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
No, but those cartoons were more like...
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their
call it,
fourth possession.
when you say like the older
Touchdowns
kids,
on their first 3 possessions.
Nickelodeon
I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop him. There he goes, left side. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
I never
A big play there. His second TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their
I remember one time, like I basically, I defied them or whatever, and it was nighttime too, and it just happened to be the fucking time that every Cartoon Network show started cussing. Oh no, that wasn't Cartoon Network. That was actually Nickelodeon. They all started just cussing, bro. It was all Real Monsters they cuss. Nigga, Angry Beavers, they was cussing, and then fucking SpongeBob, they was cussing.
Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders
Think about that, because you know, like the Angry Beavers one, like it was like he said something, and then like they'll blink it out, and my stepmom was like, "What are you watching?"
And he's going to be
I was like, "Nickelodeon." And then she didn't hear the Real Monsters. But the SpongeBob one, boy, she was like, "Oh my God, turn that off!"
Every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time,
Bro, I don't know what they was on that day. It was like fucking throw anything on.
duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
That's live.
And that's why a lot of coaches in training camp use a whistle or a horn at about 3 seconds because they want the ball in the hands of the quarterback. They want the play to develop quickly and get the ball downfield. This one had to go over 5 seconds holding on to the football, and then he ends up getting hit, and they have an incompletion. Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
The slot man in motion right. From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for.
Digimon's movie was
When you're trying to throw inside routes,
well, not the first.
and
The
you
first
need to put
Pokemon
some
movie
heat
was
on
cool.
it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Yeah. But the fucking
Taken to the
Digimon movie
37.
was popping.
That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10.
Ash, when you try to find on YouTube, what was you doing?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow.
But then it's funny because by that logic, they could no second Pokemon
insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that. So I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly.
But then again,
am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final.
Because when he fought old girl that was a second, he never beat
He's brought down, but not before reaching the 30.
He just made him laugh.
28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. If you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They'll hand it to Tracy. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Their partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
Hell no. Just off the simple fact.
Second down and 6 now from the 26.
Off the simple fact, what about the wild Pokemon? Getting that shit.
Right back to Tracy. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6. He's having a big game running the football, but that will hurt the yards per carry a little bit. Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Well, the game, yes. If you go by the game logic, if you take the shit to the real world, yes, nigga, you run across a fucking B-drill or something and get at your ass. Just walk down the street with B-drill for me on that.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
Imagine a big-ass Charizard just flying around, bro, burning up houses and shit.
Sanders' kick is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
They did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The end result, 21 yards. Here's Stafford. And the giant rush gets home as down. Brian Burns in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Stafford now to throw. They'll find Williams on the slant. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Lions are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll cut this to a 17-point spread. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
Yeah, I'd rather get a younger fucking running back, faster, cheaper.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Third and 5.
And he declined my first offer too. Yeah, this ain't my guy.
On the run is Tracy. There he goes again. And he will finally be wrestled down at the Lions' 23-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Tracy. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On play action, here's Dart. A throw right side caught by Neighbors. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
Like a good
That
neighbor.
would go for 17 yards, and now they've got it first and goal.
First and goal on the 6-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18.
On the ground, here comes Tracy. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Giants continue to pull away here this first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And a rout is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Second and 10.
Ooh.
Out of the gun, Stafford.
What do you do?
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's
Playoff
incomplete.
series, man. That's probably his first playoff
This
series.
defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Now Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Give him 30 yards there.
This offense is very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Let's go.
Tracy trying the right side. And they will take it all in for a giant touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Giants will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point up and good by Sanders.
I'm so mad they fucking ended the song with this first half.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds.
Like nigga, we used to got this fucking nice ass verse. You got this sorry ass nigga, man. I mean, his verse wasn't that bad, but nigga, come on, man. After Lil Wayne.
This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. Start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they get the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 236 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
They'll run on first down. Tracy. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get it behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Play action now. Dart. That is caught downfield. It's rolling. It will go out right near the 35-yard line. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Oh, this thing is Howard Trace is actually nice.
A great effort there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Giants just continue to roll. So it's a high five for that one. His 5th rushing touchdown of the game as he draws ever nearer to potentially making a run at an NFL record. Now with that, they could elect to take the ball at the 1 if they want.
Yeah, exactly right. They have options here. If they decide now to go for 2 after the penalty, the ball doesn't go to the 2-yard line as normal. They get the penalty, so that's half the distance and put it at the 1. But they decided they wanted to kick. They would just move the ball from the 15 to the 10, and they would kick it there.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he returns this to the 22.
That's what we're fucking, this nigga who's the Cardinals now. No, he's the Patriots. He kept on, he was beating me. Or he's going to beat me.
At their own 22.
But he kept on fake hiking. And I was like, every time he fake hike, I ran to his lineman.
They'll come out throwing here to start
and so then, like, you know, he did it for the third time, and they got ran to his lineman. He was like, well, you gonna do that, kid, just quit. What are you talking about, bro? I was trying to fucking jump for a fucking snap.
2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. Oh, that's some trickery. They fake the spike. And that is kind of wind up incomplete. So they try to hit him with something you don't see too often. But it doesn't work out.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw, Stafford. And that is incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Take me back to the club.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. He's got a man. Complete. Now inside the 25. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they could do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Stafford looks to throw again. And he's got it. Got his man on the end around. Complete. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Middle.
Now Stafford. And he's got it. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Boy, such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they've moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it.
Hey, 54.
On 4th down, Stafford. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. As confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnover. Is a turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception.